pose with a question. A very important question that has been rumbling with me for a couple days now. And that question is, what exactly are Christians supposed to do when they receive persecution or when they go through tribulations? Well, today, I'm going to be discussing exactly what the title of the video is how to walk on water. And what we could do is we can go to Matthew 14, verse 22 to 33, which says the following. Immediately Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to the other side. While he dismissed the crowd, after he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night he was there alone. And the boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was great against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage. It is I. Don't be afraid." "Lord, if it is you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." So what am I trying to get out with these verses? Well, as Christians, when we go through tribulations and persecution, sometimes we tend to forget who we serve. And when we face those tribulations, we see them coming as storms and tornadoes and waves that are knocking us from left to right. And instead of focusing on Christ, we focus more on the problem. We focus more on our situation, on money issues, on our children, on lack of work. We tend to focus more on those than to focus on who we should really be focused on, which is Jesus Christ. And as you can see here, when Peter focused more on the waves and more on the storm, what happened? He began to sink. Why? Because he instead of focusing on what he was focusing on his problems and his situations. And when Jesus Christ came, he said, "Ye of little faith." Well, sometimes we as Christians lose our faith during our tribulations and problems when we should be, building our faith through those problems. And how do we do that? Well, it's simple. It's very simple. Just focus on God and make sure that God is what you put as your focus point. And that's what we have to learn today, is that instead of focusing our problems and telling God how big our problems is, we should be telling God, we should telling our problems how big God is. And sometimes we forget that. However, it's awesome that we have such a great God that he says here that when Jesus cried out and he said, "Lord, save me," immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. So in our times of trouble, when we ask for help, God will always be there to help us in a time of need, in a time of tribulation, in a time of weakness. God will always be there. For example, in 2 Corinthians 12, it says, Peter, for example, was speaking, and Peter says, or Paul was speaking, and Paul says that he is happy in his weakness, or he embraces his weakness, because in his weakness he is strong. Why? Because God is strong through him. So in our weaknesses, instead of fearing what comes next, we should just be embracing what God will do after our tribulation or our persecution. Instead of wondering what will happen after, just leave it in God's hands and say, "God, you take control of my situation." And that's how we can walk on water. Have a good day. God bless.